Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to appreciate you guys for liking my last video, the video that I dropped since last year. That was last year, November, almost a year now. I want to thank you guys for the feedback. I really appreciate you guys, and I know a lot of you complained about the audio, and I promise that I will get better at that. Alright, so today's video we'll be talking about line art. Line art is the first thing you do when you want to start your drawing. Line art is like a foundation to your drawing. Line art is the first thing you do when you want to start your drawing. After setting your brush, then setting up your page you want to draw on, then line art is the first thing to do. And if you are new here on my channel and you don't know what this channel is all about, I want you to check out my last video. I will leave the link in the description below. Just click the link, it will take you to the video. Just watch that video, you will know what this channel is all about. And I want you guys to stick around to the end of this video, because I will show you guys what I use for my drawing. I will show you my system, I'll show you my drawing tablet, and I will tell you how to get it for a cheaper price. So I want you to stay to the end of this video so that you can learn all this. So at the end of this video, I hope you'll be able to start your own drawing after watching this video, and I hope you learn a lot from this video. And if you do so, I want you to subscribe to my channel, I want you to like, then I want you to turn on the notification so that when next I drop a new video, you will get notified about it as soon as I drop it. So without more further ado, let's jump right to today's tutorial. Let's go. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, I'll show you guys the application that I use. I use Adobe Illustrator. So let's open it up. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this application, but you use it for your normal graphic design stuff. But this is the app. There's a lot of people that use different apps. Some people use CorelDRAW, some people use Procreate, so stuff like that. So, but this is the particular application I am using. So let's get started. So when you open up your application, it will bring this tab. It will open this tab up for you. Then you can click on create new. Okay, let me put this to you that this tutorial is for it's not for beginner, it's for intermediate, because I would expect you to be familiar with this app, but then as time goes on, I'll show you new things on the app. But for then, just follow me and you get it. Just open up this application now. So after clicking create new, then the normal size I use for my drawing is 1080 pixel by 1350 pixel. So it will be in portrait form. So after I put these figures and this one, then click on create. Let's wait for it to load up. So this is it. This is what you will be working with. Alright, so before you get started, you have to import your picture. That's the first thing. You have to import your picture. Let's find a picture from my files here. Let's select one picture. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay, these are my former works. Let me choose a new picture. Okay, let's go back to where's that folder? iPhone. Then okay, sorry this is taking so long, I can't decide. Okay, all right, so let's go with this picture. So there are two ways to import picture into your canvas. Okay, so this is the first step. You can just open the folder your picture is in, then you click and drag into the app. Okay, so the fact that it appears big like this doesn't mean you should be scared. You can just reduce the size, can reduce the size, can reduce the size like that. Alright, so just like that. Alright, so after importing the picture, you have to lock it. You have to lock it. Then I want to show you the second method that you can use to import the picture into your application. Then you go to file, then you go to place. Okay, let's unlock this first. There should be place. Yeah, it's place. Then it will open a folder for you. Then you search for the folder your picture is in. Let's just take a random picture. Let's just choose a random picture. Just choose a random picture. Just okay. Then you have to draw that one out. So these are the two ways you can import your pictures into your drawing. That was my alarm, so I had to kill it. I set alarm for 3 p.m. every day, so I don't know why, but I like it. Alright, so let's get back into what we're learning. Alright, so after importing your picture into your canvas, I call this canvas or artboard. Anyway, I call it, just I'm talking about the same thing. This white space here, whiteboard here. So it's either I call it canvas or I call it artboard. So alright, so after importing your picture into this, then the next thing you want to do is make sure you click on your picture, make sure your picture is selected. Then you come down to the opacity tab here, then you reduce the opacity, you bring it down to a level whereby you can still see the details on the picture. Alright, so I think between 70, 80, 85 works better. So don't reduce it such a way that you can't see it. You won't be able to see anything like this. Just make sure you can still see the details. Somewhere between 80 and 90 would work. So just close the opacity tab up, then you lock this layer. This is a layer now, can you see? You lock it so that whatever you are doing on this artboard, you won't tamper with your picture. That's why we are locking it, so you have to lock it. Alright, then the next thing you want to do is come down here to create a new layer. So you have to create a new layer. You can't tamper with this layer again. You've locked it, don't want anything to do with it again, don't want to tamper with it again. So you have to create a new layer. Come here and create a new layer. You will say layer 2. You are creating a second layer now. Alright, so after creating a new layer, then the next thing for us is to create our brush. And there are like 3 ways for which you can create your brush, but then I will create just 2 for you now. The third one, I think I will create that one in another video. So I want you to just stick to this channel so that when I drop that video soon, you can watch and know how to create that third brush. That brush is a special one, so it's worthy for me to create another video for it. So I'll just create another video for that brush. I'll show you how to make the brush. Alright, so I'll just show you the 2 ways to create brush now very quickly. The first way is a preset brush. You can use a preset brush. Just come here to paintbrush to here, or the shortcut key is B on your keyboard. Just come here or press B on your keyboard, then you can see you have a brush. You have a brush. You have a brush. So the second one, let's delete this. Second way of creating your brush, after clicking your brush, selecting your paintbrush tool, or press B on the keyboard, you come here to calligraphic stuff here, then you click on new brush, then make sure you select calligraphic brush, then okay, then if you are using a graphics tablet, make sure you are selecting pressure. I'll tell you why you are selecting pressure later in this video, but make sure you are selecting pressure. Then come here, size, put in 3, then variation, put in 3. I don't know why we are putting 3, but this is how I was taught. This is how I learned. Okay, or learned. Anyway, all right. So just put 3, leave the rest. Click OK. Then you are good to go. You are good to go. You are good to go now. So that's the second way of creating the brush. So the third way, I said I will release another video for that. So make sure you subscribe and you turn on the bell notification so that you will get notified when I drop that video. It will be my next video, so I don't want you to miss it. So all right, if you have not pressed that button, press it now. Press it now. All right, so this is a particular brush I'll be using, so we don't need all that. So now this is where it starts. We want to start our drawing now. This is where it all gets serious. So I want you to follow me. You have to watch this video second time, third time, fourth time. Please do. I just want you to get it. I want you to get it. I want to receive feedback from you guys that, yeah, after watching your video I learned a lot and I started making my own drawing. So that is what I want. That is what I want to be reading in my comment section. That is what I want to be reading in my inbox. So make sure you concentrate on this aspect you're about to start now. All right, yeah, that's great. So I want you guys to follow. This is the pen that I'm using. I'll show you that at the end of this video. Just stick around. All right, so let's get started. So I'll just give you some hotkeys, some shortcut keys that will come in handy or make your workflow faster whenever you are working. So if you want to start your drawing, you can't start drawing like this. I mean, you can, but I would it would be preferable if you zoom in and you see what you are drawing very well. So the shortcut key for zooming in Adobe Illustrator is your Control and plus button. 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 So that's the shortcut key for zooming out. I mean for zooming in. Then Control plus minus button, that is for zooming out, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out, zooming in. All right, then with the help of my tablet, I've made some modifications. So there are some buttons on my tablet that I have set to work as if I'm using keyboard. So if I have my tablet, I don't have to be using these shortcut keys on my keyboard. There are some certain keys on my tablet that I use for zooming in and zooming out and some other functions. My graphics tablet has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 buttons that I have for each of them made how do I say it, they work specifically for something. So I've made some of the keys some shortcut keys on the keyboard that I don't have to use my keyboard again. I can just do that from my graphics tablet. So I can zoom out from my graphics tablet. I'm not using my keyboard now, I'm using my graphics tablet. I can zoom in, zoom out. I don't know if you can hear the sound. That's my graphics tablet button that you're hearing. So I can do that. Then if you want to pan is like when you want to move around, like when you have this zoomed in like this, then you want to move around, you want to move this high, you want to move it to the center like this, instead of coming here to just to click the arrow button here. There's a faster way you can do that. You just have to press your space bar. You see the cursor will change to hand sign like this, like you are grabbing something, like you are grabbing out of something. So to change Then when you hold down your space, then you move with your mouse. So also that I've defined that on my graphics tablet, so I can do that from my graphics tablet without touching the keyboard. So this is how it works when you have a graphics tablet that has buttons. So you don't have to have your keyboard with you necessarily. So all these things you can just do with your graphics tablet. All right, so let's move on. I think I'm taking too much time for this video. I want this to be quick and short so that you can get it and rewatch as many times as you want. All right, so after clicking your brush, then this is what we are working with. All right, I mentioned pressure the other time. All right, so pressure means the harder you press on your graphics tablet, the thicker the line will be on your screen. Let me show you. The next line I'm going to draw now will be a very thin line because I won't apply much pressure on my graphics tablet. So let me show you. See, a thin line. The next line I'll be drawing will be a thick line because I'll be applying pressure on my graphics tablet. So the more the pressure, the thicker the line. So I'm applying pressure on my graphics tablet now. Can you see the difference? So that's why we chose pressure the other time we were setting our brush. Right, so that's the difference. So, and you can't do that with your mouse. You can't apply pressure with your mouse. If you click, you click, no pressure. If you don't click, you don't click. Doesn't mean you are clicking hard or you are no. It's just form a single type of line. So if you want to play with your lines, want to play with the thickness of a line, get a graphics tablet. It makes things easier. All right, so we don't need all these lines. Let's delete them. Hit delete. Then let's get started. Normally I start with the highs. Start with the highs. All right, start with the highs. So then you can change the thickness of your line here. This 1 point can make it come lower, 0.5. So then you trace out. We are making our line hats already, so you trace out all the details. You trace it out. Just like that. It's nothing hard. It's nothing hard. Just follow. Just keep tracing whatever you're saying. Just keep tracing it out. Just trace it out. Then for the nose, just trace it out. No, let's delete that. You can delete as many times as you want. Ctrl Z. You can undo with Ctrl Z, or you can select and delete it until you have what you like. So that's for the nose. Then for the lips, something like this. Trace it out. Then just follow it like that. Just follow it like that. Just follow it like that. Yeah. Okay. Remember, we are drawing on our new layer. Don't draw on the first layer. Make sure you create a new layer before you start drawing. All right, so let's continue our drawing. Then for the hair, something like this. I don't want that. Undo it until you have what you want. You can keep undoing. So for the sake of this tutorial, we will be covering only the head. So we'll be drawing only the head. In subsequent videos, we can treat maybe some other part of the body. But for this particular tutorial, we will be making only the head. So just take your time, don't rush. Take your time, don't have to rush, take your time. So just like that. And we have to delete this. This isn't what I want, so I have to delete that. Then one of the most important things you have to know and you have to keep in mind whenever you are creating your line arts, you have to make sure all these lines are joining. You have to make sure they are joined together. Like for example, see this one, see where this line meets, it has to join with the other line. It must join. It's a must. So whenever you are making a line in such a way that to form an enclosure, it has to be closed up. It's a must. All right, so make sure you keep that in mind every time you are drawing. So you can see it's looking good already. Okay, then if you want to make the hair, you can make it with your brush tool, but then you can use your pencil tool makes it faster. So you can use your pencil tool is here, and you can press N on your keyboard. So with your pencil tool, you can zoom in, then you can make your lines like this. You follow the shape of the hair. Like that. This is actually not a masterpiece, or I will just make it do for the tutorial. Alright, so I don't want this video to be that long, so I want it to be as short as possible. So just do everything. It won't be perfect, but you just have to get the idea of what I'm trying to pass across. So after selecting the shape of the hair like that, the only thing you have to do is just to fill it in. Okay, very quickly, this is your fill, then this is your stroke. Fill is whatever that is inside, the color that is inside your let me show you now. There are something that is better to show than to say. Alright, so if you click here now, see, and I click OK, see, this your space is filled. That is what we mean by fill. You can change it to black. Your black is here, then it will be filled with black. Then this is the outline color, outline or stroke. You don't need any outline color, but let me show you what outline color is. Just let me show you. So I don't know if you can see it, but the outline color is just outline. Yeah, that's what it means. Outline. Like lines around the edges. Yeah, that's outline. So we don't need that here. You can just none, put it in none. So we only need the fill color now. All right, so after doing that, always make sure it is closed. Always make sure it is closed. Okay, so we need the pencil tool here also. Then for the eyebrow also. All right, so I think I have some little mustache, then some little hairs that we can make with our brush. So let's do that. So some little hairs. Yeah, they are not beards, they are hairs. Little hairs. Yeah, I think there are some around here also. It's like I'm hairy. Well, I can be considered hairy, but not that much. So some little lines for the beards also. I'm using my brush tool. I'm back to my brush tool now. So for the little hairs, there are some hairs here. Just then you can still improvise hairs with your brush here to give it that real look. So all right, I think we're good. Then you can see some, I don't know the name they call this here, eyes here. Oh, they call it one name. Is it eyebrow or eyelashes? Yeah, it's lashes, eyelashes. So I see some eyelashes here. Let's paint that. Let's draw out those eyelashes. All right, just like that. Just like that. Then there's something right here. All right, I think we are done with our line heart here. Doesn't look good because I'm closing my eyes in that picture, but I'm sure when we are done with the painting it will look just like me. All right, so this is basically your line heart. This is basically what line heart means, like the foundation to your drawing. Like I said earlier, it's the foundation to your drawing. So from here those goes down to painting. So the painting will be my next video. So if you have not subscribed, once again I want you to subscribe to my channel so that when next I drop the new video you'll get to watch it as soon as I drop it. And that won't be possible if you don't click that notification button. So I want you to click that notification button so that I'm sure you have gained a lot of things from this video. Please, if you've done so, I want you to like this video. I'm sure you've gained. I'm very sure of that. I took my time to explain. And if you have any question about this particular video, I want you to drop it in the comment section. I will reply all the comments. I will make sure I reply all the comments. And if I cannot explain to you, I cannot reply you to the extent that you want, if it's something I can make a video about, I will make a video about it. So I want you guys to drop all your questions or your feedback, anything at all. I want to drop it in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for sticking to the end of this video. So I will show you guys my devices, I'll show you guys my gadgets, I'll show you guys what I work with, I'll show you my system, I'll show you my graphics tablet, I'll show you the pen, then what else, my mouse. So I'll show you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep making hearts. I just made that up.